For cheap, safe, and reliable coin service, head on over to FIFACoinZone.com and make sure to use Dirty at checkout to get all that good extra discount. What's happening, beautiful people? My name is Dirty Mike, and welcome back to the journey where I'm building different squads as we progress through divisional play, get involved in some tournaments, and as always, I'm dropping feedback on which players live up to the hype and other guys that can stay on the bench. Just don't even bother trying to grab them or scoop them off the transfer market. You're going to be all right without them. If you enjoy the content, drop a thumbs up. We got a Copa America hybrid, Argentina and Chile. We just watched them face off, and Sanchez with that cocky penalty kick. Wow, I could never do that in such a big moment. He's got balls of steel. Also, drop some comments down below regarding all these players being extinct. Even though I wanted to make an affordable or a cheap squad, under 100K at this point in FIFA is definitely something everyone should be able to grab. I'm really upset with the extinction of normal players and just regular special cards. I wanted to get Gary Medal in the lineup as a center back, his inform. I wanted to get the man of the match Isla. I can't find these guys. They're not available. And what do you guys feel is an option, a solution, something we can do as we're going into the Copa America tournament? What can we tell EA for the future so we don't have this issue? I don't want to go through this in FIFA 16. They can blame everything with coin sponsors and things along those lines this year, but there's not going to be that excuse next year of why we can't find any of the players that we want, especially the high-rated guys or the rare cards that come out. Should we make a catalog? We, as a community, need to go ahead and give EA some ideas. Otherwise, FIFA 16 is going to be a struggle. We're going to have a lot of the same issues we're having now in FIFA 15, and that's kind of scary as we get a good chest down there, and Fernandez puts us up. Well, not up, but at least we're drawing even at this point. And it was a tough battle. This squad for me flowed really smooth up top with the triangle, and then other parts of the team very hit and miss. At moments, I felt the greatness, as you can see there, with Sanchez dropping home a hashtag chip life. We can ask Japes, and this is a beautiful off a half bounce, instant replay. Scoot. Yeah, you're going to have to watch that one, my friend. You're going to have to watch that one. And that led us into a 2-1 victory in the opening match. And I want to talk about the defense a little bit. I felt that my goalkeeper was very average, and that's kind of up to expectation. He didn't perform better, he didn't perform worse. He did what a 76 non-rare Speroni is supposed to do. And then Campagnaro and Rodriguez, they're not a bad partnership, but I felt like I was losing a lot of agility. I don't know if you guys have ever played with John Terry or even his Team of the Season card, but I felt as if I had a back four of John Terry's. They made good tackles, but when they were out of position or they got beat, they could not recover. I literally watched my opponents outrun me as we give up an equalizer. Perfect example. I took the proper angle, but I just was not fast enough. These guys were not very agile. Their sprint speed wasn't up to par. And Saldi was probably my best defender out of the group. Didn't like Isla very much either, which is too bad. Usually fullbacks, I can interchange them very easily without having a big drop off or a fall off. And look at Aguero sticking that neck out, that long neck. And we're just working. I thought that was going to be game over as we see, user block. But this game got a little bit more interesting. And normally I close out games really well. For you guys that come through on the live stream, Twitch TV/Dirty Mike, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I might use this squad actually live on stream today. It's going to be happening right now. As you're watching this video, I'm also going to be live streaming. I suggest you come through. We can try out this tournament again and see what kind of happens. Maybe we will have better luck in the second go around. I didn't want to spoil anything there, but here we are conceding 120th minute. That's weird. I don't give up goals at the end of games, and especially not twice in the same game. And he was cocky with it. He was so cocky with it. And in the midfield, we got Carlos Tevez, who's not a natural midfielder. And I wanted to go into a Division 1 match just to test out the team a little bit. Fernandez, the 5-star skiller, but he feels very weak on the ball, and he's going to do 0 chaseback. You can count on that. And then Vidal, probably the best of any of the midfielders. He was somebody you could count on. He just needed help. I needed one more defensive center mid or somebody that can chase back and forth to give you that all-around base of attributes to help him out, to make things a little bit more predictable in the midfield, to make it a little better for the defense, because I think that's another reason I struggled with some of the defense is because they weren't fast, they weren't agile, and then I didn't cover very well in the midfield to make things easier on everyone. As we get another penalty kick, not the best of PKs, even though I do have a tutorial on penalty kicks. I'm really loving the stutter step. Seems to work at a high percentage for me. It goes into the back of the net. I guess that's all that counts at this point. And what is that fail? But up top, Easily the most impressive portion of the squad when you have the triangle of doom as Carlos Tevez, total package Tevez, and Di Maria, Aguero, and Sanchez. Enjoyed that. A lot of pace, a lot of skills, and they don't really get tired. I'm able to constantly put pressure on my opponent throughout the entire match. We got a rage quit. So in Division 1, it worked out for me. And overall, I give the squad an 8 out of 10. You have the triangle with all that pace, so you have a very simple counterattack, especially if you're a through ball based player. Then the shooting, the finishing look good, the solid skill moves. Cons, I didn't like the defensive agility, and if you do make a mistake, your goalkeeper's not going to do you any favors. I actually gave Di Maria the marquee player, even though he had no goals. I felt that he was the playmaker, and he was the ultimate creator with the pace, the skills, and the glorious left foot, and he made the team work nicely, and I thought we had a good gel. I would recommend the squad, especially if you're someone who plays a lot of 4-3-1-2 or 4-3-2-1 squad builders or teams. If that's a formation that you specialize in, it'll work out great for you. But if you enjoyed the content, drop a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, follow me on Twitter at DirtyMikeUSA and on Instagram at DirtyMikeVision. I have a lot more content coming your way ASAP.